Hey Flosstube, it's Veronica with Night Stitch, and I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, otherwise whatever holiday you celebrate, or if it was just a regular day, I hope you had a wonderful day. I had a good Christmas. I got a bunch of cool stuff from my sister and my husband and some friends, so it was good. But anyway, this box back here was one of my husband's presents that I got for him, and we left it there, but I didn't want it to be like, it's like a toolbox thing, so it's not very pretty box, so I put a blanket over it just to make it be better, I guess. And I have coffee today because it's 1 degree outside, so when I talk a lot I tend to get a dry throat and then I cough all over the place, so I thought coffee would be something that would let me not do that. I only have haul today, and it's not because I didn't work on anything, it's because my house has exploded as far as messiness goes, because after Christmas things just go everywhere, and then yeah, so I didn't really feel like pulling out all of my WIPs and stuff like that today, just because I need to clean a little bit more before I make another mess. So I got some stuff from Black Friday that has come in, and also just random things that have trickled in over the past month or so that I bought from various places on the internet, and just random whatever. I'll tell you where I got it from when I show them to you. This is it's a zipper bag. I got it from Express at the mall, and I think it's supposed to be like a clutch purse or something, but it's like, this is just paper, it's not a pocket, but it's just a regular bag that's lined, and so I thought it would be good for my WIPs that I have. So, and it says buy me a drink, and it has sparkles, so I thought I can't not buy this for myself. So I'm gonna put WIPs in that. This fabric is my first order from Ship's Manor, and I got Abracadabra in a fat quarter, I think. Yeah. It's 28 count, or no, 32 count Lugana. And I got it for the Clouds Factory Stitch Along, their Legendary Creatures alphabet thing. So it's like blue and gray and purple. And the one fabric they recommended was from Picture This Plus. And I could have ordered from there, but I wasn't sure if I would get it before the stitch along started, so I decided to just order something that, like, Clouds Factory recommended a fabric that wasn't too light because of some of the colors blending in. So I just got this one because it's the bluey purple and gray. It's sort of similar to the one that they recommended, but it's darker. So I figured if they were recommending those lighter colors not showing up on the fabric, then I thought if I got something darker, then it would be fine. So that's that. And then I got my fabric of the month from Fiberlicious for December. And it's called Midnight Splendor. And I get the Stitchers A13 by 18 Opalescent Lugana in 28 count. And here is that. It's blue and pink. pink and purple. It's really pretty. There's that. And then I ordered from No Name Needle Minders a while ago for her. She had a Friday the 13th flash sale, and I ordered from her, and I got my needle minders just recently. So I got True Blood and this little guy with a knife and a little devil, and this was like a potion thing. Yeah, it's Bat Wings Full Moon Potion Supplies. And then I got another Full Moon Potion Supplies is Grave Dust and a poison bottle, and then a little cute death, and then a haunted house with like eyes on them. And then she gave me this free cow, which is super cute because I like beef and milk, so I thought the cow was appropriate. Okay. I got an order from No Name Needle Minder. I just said that. This is from Needle Attractions. She gave me some floss. So I got DMC 905 and DMC 3865 and DMC 701, and then I got she gave me a little heart and a little owl. So I have both. And then the ones I got were, they're flying all over the place. The one is a Doctor Who, and he's black and white, and he's going into the TARDIS, and it's David Tennant. And then the bottom one says first coffee, then people, maybe. And then she gave me this one for free, because she said if you have a Flosstube channel and you posted the channel link on her group page, she would give you a choice of any of the Flosstube needle minders that she has. And I got the one that says Queen. She had one that said Flosstube Star, and just some random ones that you could choose from. But I got that free because I posted my Flosstube link channel. Otherwise, they're for sale as well. You can buy them from her. And on the back, she has M&Ms. And then I also got some frosted pumpkin needle minders. I don't actually, these are my first ones I got from them, so that was kind of exciting. So I have pumpkin latte, pumpkin spice latte. I have I don't know their names, so it's the pumpkin and the whatever in an airplane. I don't know what the other thing is, but it's the airplane one. And then I got the hot chocolate, the candy cane. So that is all the haul that I have. Hey Flosstube, it's 2018 and the clip you just saw from before that I put on was from 2017, and I just hadn't got around to uploading and editing and all that, so I decided to just combine the videos together. So this is a regular video. The other one just had haul, but okay, so I worked on a few things. This Sarcasm by Peacock and Fig. I added this section on here with all the colors. And needle minder is from Needle Attractions, and the fabric is 28 count Marvelous from Fiberlicious. It's Lugana. And that's the only whip that I worked on besides the Wizard of Oz. And Kate, the Queen of Starts, had a WIPAthon on New Year's Eve, and I participated in that, and all it was she was going to do 30 minutes on as many whips as she could on Christmas Eve, and I counted my whips. I thought I had 6, but apparently I only had 4, so I just I did an hour on as many as I could, and I managed to get to 3 of them. And the first one I did for the WIPAthon was Egyptian Queen by Heaven and Earth. And that's a freebie pattern from them. I ended up having to frog a whole bunch of stuff from before, so I just, when I did the WIPAthon, I just did a different section of it. So this bottom part I actually have to frog, and I've already frogged like right here, so but I did the top part of it. See if I can get it to focus. Sorry if I'm poking at the screen, it's because I'm trying to get it to focus. I just did her eye, like up here. I filled in a little bit more here because I had some holes with colors I hadn't filled in yet, so I just filled in. But yeah, the bottom, sorry, this focusing thing is so annoying. It doesn't seem like a big deal. It's one row right under here that's like supposed to be over by 1 stitch, but I lined it up flush instead, so I'm fixing that, but that's okay, because I didn't want it to become this thing where I was 1 stitch over, and then later when it gets to be a different part of the pattern, I didn't want to have to like try to guess what color I'm supposed to add into the extra square, so I decided the frogging was just easier. So doing that, I don't fudge patterns very well, so yeah. And the second thing I worked on for the WIPAthon was Patrick Bateman. Cat's Cross Stitchery on Etsy. And I filled in more of the bottom. down in here because I'm trying to finish this bottom page. So I filled in mainly like right in here. And that one I didn't really have any problems with. So just did that. And the third thing I worked on for the WIPAthon was the Secret Sleigh Society by the Frosted Pumpkin. And I actually worked on it more after the WIPAthon, so what I have here is not, it's what I did for the WIPAthon plus extra. So I finished page 1 and 2 of clue number 1. So I am done with clue number 1. So I'm counting it as a small finish because it's 2 pages done. So yay me! This is the first stitch along I've ever done where it's like I bought it and then they sent me the pattern in pieces and all that stuff. So it's pretty exciting. And there's some changes I made to this. All the elves have their skin done 1/1 because I wanted to try it out to see what it was like, and I really like it. I like the different texture it gives to the pattern. And I changed all the elves' eye colors. So they're charted as black. But let's see. This elf's eyes are teal, so like this color. This elf's eyes are the color of her hat. And this elf, I think, is a girl, but I wasn't sure because she didn't have any eyelashes, but she has longer hair, so maybe it's a guy. I have no idea. Anyway, this elf, their skin color is the color of their shirt. And then I changed the sleigh rails from yellow to Nordic gold because red and yellow together, like next to each other, have really bad memories for me, so I decided let's not do that in my cross stitch. I changed the snowflakes, and the snow on the ground is charted as white, but I changed it to DMC baby blue variegated. And Rudolph's nose I made ruby red Krynic because I thought his nose needed to be shiny. And I just did this on the called for fabric because I got the kit from Frosted Pumpkin. And Cartman has been hanging out with me on here. He's from Needle Attractions. This one is from No Name Needle Minders. And there's that. Okay. I have a finish, but I gave it away as a Christmas gift, so I'll put a picture here of what it looked like. It's the Wizard of Oz, and then I have my journal where I write down when I finished projects, like what I changed and stuff like that. So it looks like this, but the Wizard of Oz was by Sewing Seed on Etsy, and I finished it on Christmas Day because I was furiously trying to stitch the baby's name and the birth date on like the day before Christmas, on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I got it done. But so the pattern was done on 25 count Stormy Clouds Lugana, and I did that because like charted on 14 count it was really big, and I wanted to frame it, but I didn't want it to be so big in her house, so I just made it so that it would fit in an 8x10 frame. So that was 25 count Lugana. I used Stormy Clouds, which is a printed fabric, so it was white on the back and it had the pattern on the front. And the pattern was wanting DMC light effects for Dorothy's shoes, but I don't like light effects, so I used Ruby Krynic. And the Tin Man, I it was charted for 2 different strands of DMC, like one lighter and one darker, but I substituted one of them out for silver Krynic because I wanted him to shine. And then those are really all the major changes I made. I had some like older threads that were similar to the DMC they called for, so I just used that because I wanted to get rid of some of those. So like for the lion and stuff, the browns and stuff aren't exactly as charted, but I picked ones that would make him still look like a lion. And same for the scarecrow, like his shirt and stuff like that. See, I didn't really change anything else on it other than adding the name of the baby and the birthday, and I stitched that in Ruby Krynic as well. And I got the font from my Subversive cross stitch book. In the back there's a bunch of alphabets that you can stitch whatever you want with, so I just did that. And I guess some facts about it: I started it on June 20th of 2017 and I finished it on December 25th, 2017. I ended up framing it in a silver chromish sort of frame from I got from like TJ Maxx, and it was an 8x10, and I laced the back and then I put it in the frame. I forgot to sign it, but I think that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I gave it to my sister-in-law at Christmas, and when she opened it and she saw like Dorothy, her eyes got really big and she was like, oh, so she liked it, so that's all that matters. I forgot to take a picture of it in the frame because I was kind of busily wrapping it and everything for Christmas, so yeah, so I just have the picture of the stitched finish to show. But okay, so there's that, and I have some haul. My bucket of haul. I ordered a Black Friday order from Fiberlicious because I always need more fabric for my plans for this year because I have a lot of stitch alongs I want to do. I got Aura. Sorry, I'm poking the screens because I want it to focus. I got Ada because it's 18 count and I didn't want to stitch on linen, so there's no 36 count even weave as far as I know, so I just got 18 count Ada and I'll stitch it over one. It's a 13 by 18 piece. I really like how it dyed though. It's hand painted, so the middle is purple and then it fades out to blue. It's really cool. So there's that. I think that's for Stitch Mania. Whatever, I'm just gonna close these as I put them back because then I can just put them away later. I got a piece called Jadeite. It's 32 count Lugana and it's a fat quarter. And it's this green mottled, green and black, and I think mottled throughout. Yeah, like dark green, gray, whatever. It's got veins in it. It's cool. So I like that one. And she actually gave me a bigger cut than I ordered as a gift. So, because I ordered 13 by 17, but she made it a fat quarter instead. So that was awesome. So thank you, Fiberlicious. And then I got last piece of fabric I got in the order is called Amazing Grays, and it's a 32 count Lugana fat quarter. This one I actually did order a fat quarter, and it's this. Like next time I might put the camera a little bit further away, I'm not sure. Seems like really close when I'm showing fabric, but... And then I got some thread. I got Knight's Watch, and I just got one skein. It's, oh, that's upside down. C158. Knight's Watch, and it's like blue and gold and a little bit of like lighter gold. Okay, that's all the haul I have, and I don't really know how I'm gonna do a plans video. I want to do the February Winter Olympics stitch along. That's the first one coming up. I signed up for the Legendary Creatures from Clouds Factory, and I have the fabric for that. I ordered the Weeks Dye Works, and I was thinking about just picking up the DMC from the craft store like I normally do, but I haven't gotten around to that because I get really annoyed in the wintertime, and it's been snowing a lot, so then I have to shovel my driveway and my front walk and my patio. And I live on a main road, so the snow plows come by, which is good because I want the snow to be plowed, but it ends up at the end of my driveway causing this huge mound, and so I have to shovel my end of my driveway twice basically, because one year I did not do that, and there was this giant ice hump curb thing at the end of my driveway, and we had a Suburban at the time, and the Suburban was having issues going over it. So after that year, I was like, I have to just get rid of that crap like before it does that. So shoveling takes a lot out of my day, and today it did not snow, thankfully, which is why I had time to do this video. I've been slowly ordering things for the Winter Olympics, like fabric and stuff, and trying to get, I might sneeze, trying to get flosses and stuff for that. So that's why I don't know when I will do a plans video, just because I don't have all of the fabric and stuff for that, because I want to at least show the fabric for the things that I'm thinking of stitching, but maybe later, I don't know. I think for now I'll just stop and probably just wait until I figure that out and then do a plans video rather than rambling on and on about stuff. Yeah, so I'm just excited about the Clouds Factory one. I ordered the Weeks Dye Works, like I said, and from 123 Stitch, and they have all of them except like Aqua or something, so they're gonna send that on the 14th or something. But my other threads are coming. I got a shipping notice today, so yeah, other than that, I really want to do a new start, so I might do one of those. I wanted to do mini vanity, but I didn't have the floss, so yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys later, and I hope everyone had a happy new year, and I hope the rest of the year continues to be good for you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.